Hello, people. It's me, Rex Kicks. Today, oh boy, today we're going to be playing some XCOM 2, War of the Chosen. And, oh boy, this is going to be a rough one. This game is stressful, very stressful. I'm playing it because Berate says it's wonderful, and it is really good. But boy, is it stressful. And speaking of Berate, hello, Berate.
Hello, Rex.
How are you doing?
I'm alright.
Are you stressed?
Not really.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we'll see.
I'm a little stressed, but not about X.
Hang on a second, I gotta take this call. This is a weird time to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Oh, here, let's go Big Rex. So Dracket, how are you?
I'm alright.
That's good. Did you have a nice day?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is your cat okay?
Yes.
Good.
She's fine.
Yeah, I hear your kitty.
Look, there, she wants to say hi.
Yeah. Okay. And we have special guests today. Hi, Dire Crow. How are you doing, Crow?
I'm doing pretty well.
That's good. Welcome. And how is your bird?
She's also well. She's
That's
currently playing in the corner over there.
Oh, nice. Okay. And Tank will be here when Tank gets here, not a moment sooner, and I'll never notice because I'll be too busy focusing on the game, and he'll be giggling. So brace yourself. Before I do stupid things, I'm going to go normal Rex. There we are. I'm in the corner, bottom left. And now we can go load game. And let's see. 322. 933. Why is this at the... Oh, we're at the... Oh. I see. We'll go here.
I think we chose to save before going on the mission this time.
Yeah, we did. And we also... We gave somebody a health pack, I think.
That sounds familiar.
So we go here... And we go,
In the
up.
bottom right, you press on the building that's on fire.
Yeah, and then we go here, right? Oh no, the building on fire. Hey, Reaper, Intel, gain Intel, no, oh.
Yep, we want to go there, the retaliation strike.
Okay. Advent is attacking one of the resistance havens in South Africa. We need to help the resistance fighters reinforce their defense and push back the aliens. Look at me doing the reading. Okay, here we go. Confirm. Yeah, that's right. We gave Rookie Jimenez a med pack. We've got Kelly, who's my sword person. Sully, who's my heavy. And 2 rookies, Ramirez and Jimenez. Launch mission. Anybody want me not to launch mission?
No, I think this is fine.
Oh, actually, I want to see something real fast. Somebody said something in our chat.
That was just me earlier.
Yeah, I've got it. All good. Okay, I'll go here. We'll just close that down. Go here. Yeah, everything's fine. Launch mission.
Actually, before we launch, I think we should change one of our people, the one behind the controller.
Yeah, sorry, no luck. We can put a cat behind the controller. That would give us luck. Oh, look, Tank's here.
I mean, we'd probably perform better.
Probably. Hi, Tank. We just made small talk. We started a little late. No big deal.
So I heard.
And oh, you were already here then. Oh, wow. Anyhow, we're gonna hit launch. We don't. Everyone else is tired.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Yeah, this is pretty daring. Begin mission. Hello, kitty.
The aliens just hit one of the resistance outposts hard. There may be survivors, but that's a best-case scenario. We're going in to secure the site. Neutralize all hostile contacts.
Defend the haven from assault. Save resistance forces. Defeat all enemy forces. Oh, well, launch mission. Magic Cavern. Magic Cavern? Sounds delightful.
One of those chosen is leading an assault on the resistance encampment in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back, but we need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby. There's a group of resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
Right, I remember now. Some of these actually work differently to how they did previously, even like before the DLC.
Right.
Now I will say though that these missions, like in XCOM 1, are a bit time sensitive. There's no timer, but like the more you dawdle around, the more people will die. So
Right.
generally you probably just want to rush over there as soon as possible.
Right.
Yeah, but you don't want to go too haphazardly, of course.
Yeah.
Although they're pretty forgiving. You have 19 people on the field and you only need to save 6. And they never really killed more than 1 a turn. So...
Okay, there's St. Kelly. There's one of my rookies. Let's put the rookie out here. They'll be able to see, but won't be under great threat.
Also worth noting, you are not in concealment for this mission.
Right. Is that half cover? Yes, that's half cover. Is that half cover? Yes, that's half cover. Do I want to save that spot for someone more capable? I think the rookie's going to go here. And we're going to save this spot for somebody who's already got a promotion.
It's my opinion that all the aliens are like beyond that group of survivors, so this movement is not going to uncover anybody, so it doesn't really matter where you place people on this first turn.
Well, then we're going to go still put the rookie out here.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Okay. And you're my heavy.
Oh, he's got Shredder as well. That's handy. So if we run into anybody
Yep.
with armor, remember to shoot him with the heavy first to shred their armor.
Right. I think we're going to move the heavy all the way out here based on what you just said. Anybody have comments? Pro, Dracket?
I think it's fair.
10-4.
You have your favorite buddy saves coming on your side.
Yeah.
I've got eyes on an advent position.
Oh boy!
At
It's a new enemy.
Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
Okay.
Can't imagine why.
We can't get anybody in. I think we're gonna put our sword person here, unless we want to put some people on Overwatch. They're gonna be able to get shots on this guy.
They could.
I regret putting him all the way out there now. What do you see?
Yeah, it's a bit inconvenient.
Oh, he's got 45% up from a rookie. Yeah, I think getting my sword person here, might be good.
By the way, if it changes your opinion at all, if you have a look at the group of survivors on the left,
yeah,
do you see how 2 of them have guns?
Yes.
I believe they will actually move and shoot on their own.
Okay. I think
They
actually
should.
this is a better spot, or maybe even this.
Ooh.
Oh wait, that's not a spot. That's fire. Well, let me go here.
You can move there, hit down on the D-pad. I'll let you go there.
Oh. Do I want to go here?
It's a pretty reasonable spot, I think.
Okay.
If you're not planning
Will
to
do.
Overwatch.
And here's my other rookie who can't even make it as far as the other. I was gonna put her here at Overwatch, but I think here is, well, no, that seems threatened. I think this rookie goes here.
On the bright side, the sectoid is very unlikely to shoot because they like using psionic powers instead.
Yeah, but
Normally,
this guy,
yes.
this
That's it,
guy,
if you leave yourself open, then they're not going to think twice.
I think this one's gonna take that.
Let's be
40
honest, Sun Lancers aren't super likely to shoot either.
Yeah, I just wasn't saying anything.
Also
because
true.
Rex doesn't know what they do.
It's true.
I think
Probably take a guess at it.
this one's gonna take a 46% chance shot.
Sure.
With 0 chance of killing.
Yeah, I know. Maybe not. Better than Overwatch is what I'm thinking. I could move her up to here.
I think I would disagree.
Overwatch is better.
Overwatch is probably a better option there, yeah.
Okay. And this one's gonna go here then.
Why isn't Stun Lance just kind of dash jacket? Which makes this shot even worse.
Do they have lightning reflexes?
No.
I don't think so, but dashing still gives you even more defense against Overwatch.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah, I think it's a...
Does that apply to the enemies too?
Well, yeah, if they dash, then they get a lot of defense against Overwatch too.
Huh, gross.
Yeah, it's been a thing as long as the prequel, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna go here with the other rookie.
Roger that.
If it all goes horribly wrong, you can always reload and not move your heavy super far forward.
Yeah. And
I think it'll be
Overwatch.
okay.
Ready in the damage control pod.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Right?
Nice.
Damn,
Might
alright,
have
okay.
sectoid ate it.
This is the
Wow, really? Okay,
Commander,
fine.
Advent is
Yeah,
in
the enemies
Warhol.
absolutely
They've
love
got units
targeting
in the AO that are
civilians.
ignoring our forces just to
Three,
get a
and
better
there
shot
goes
at the
another one.
civilians. Take those bastards down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, geez.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, now there's another sectoid. Is it by himself? Seems like
Yeah.
it.
I'm really surprised that it's just a group with one sectoid.
And now the resistance are gonna fight. Good hit. They don't do a lot of damage, but they can hit more often than not.
Okay.
But yeah, as you see, they just completely skipped targeting XCOM in favour of putting down rebels. You need to shut them alive. Even this guy left himself with his arse hanging out just to get another rebel. And that's yeah, it's because he's actually flanked. That sectoid is pretty well entrenched. Like Sully can get around him, but he's also your best shot on the stun lancer at the moment. And if you do move Sully around to get at that sectoid, that could leave him vulnerable to the other one. So,
Sully. Oh, there's Sully.
yeah.
I'm thinking, this one. How many points does that do? Damage?
Well, Jane's sword is super effective against sectoids, so you probably want to reserve her for taking one of them.
You can check
If
how much
possible.
damage it'll do if you actually select the sword icon at the bottom.
Got it.
Alright, Jane could probably chop down that sectoid with ease.
This sectoid here.
It's also just
Yeah,
generally not a
that's-
great
that's
idea
for
to
me,
use
but, yeah.
the sword on stun lancers, which
Oh.
just waste your time.
Especially
Well,
when there's easier targets, more brittle targets.
The problem is, if
Targets
Jane
that
goes
you can
here,
basically one-shot.
she'll be open to this sectoid.
Which means you need to come up with a way to defuse that sectoid. Unless that's the one she can actually reach. You should probably check which one she can reach.
She can reach them.
She can reach that one.
Oh,
Can she kill
reaches that sectoid?
Alright.
The only danger is that you're going into the fog of war quite a bit if you do that. But I mean,
Yes,
it's an option.
considerably. But it would be a one-shot. Yeah, that's a no-diff one-shot if you choose that action.
Yeah,
Question
100%
is,
chance
what else
to get
is
a
back
kill.
there? That's a short shot, short kill.
I think we're
If
doing
you
it, and
choose to
we're doing it first with the notion that we'll reload if it's bad.
I think that's
As you
reasonable.
wish. Alright, Kane. Jane, go. Suddenly we got fucking Kane from the Nod on our side.
Just to
Bam,
prevent you
die.
from wasting your time later. Unless they change this in
X-ray
DLC
neutralized.
and I don't know about it, if you try to use your sword on a stun lancer, they'll just counter you.
Okay,
I think that ability was moved to a different enemy type.
I think we're doing this one.
Oh, really?
I think so, yes.
We got flanking on this guy. Well,
Yeah, Sully's got that guy dead to rights, or Sully could try and move and get the sectoid instead, which could.
well,
I
there's
don't
somebody
know if
else
Sully
got
can get a
this.
flank.
This rookie's got a shitty shot.
Well,
you can
that's
move him
because the
closer.
rookie needs to flank. Go to the van, and you might be able to flank.
Go here.
No, to the van. To
The
yeah,
van.
behind. Yeah. Like, no, you had the right one. On the right.
On the right, this van right here.
Yeah, go to the other side. Go to the back face a bit.
Over here?
There. That's a flank shot.
That's
Yeah, you can see that it's yellow on the target.
Yeah.
Probably not a
Okay.
very good shot though.
Yeah.
It's not a
far
fantastic
away.
shot, but it'll be significantly better than what she currently has.
Just for
Yes, that's
comparison, what I would do in this situation is move the rookie to the front of the van and just have them stand with no cover, and then because that'll give them a good shot. And stun lancers and sectoids are both so unlikely to ever use their gun anyway.
Right.
That
You say that like they
there's
didn't,
no risk.
like the sectoid didn't just fucking light up one of the rebels.
Yeah, but they basically almost never target XCOM with guns, even when they're flanked.
I think Sully's gonna take out that one. Sully's gonna
Well,
move up.
Sully's get good. Yeah.
Sully's gonna move
Sully-
here and take out the sectoid.
It's probably
gonna be a flank
better
shot,
if
but-
you go like over to the right where you can kind of flank it.
Like here.
Don't
Why is
go
that
point
not
blank,
flanking?
Pete.
I would stay
it is.
on. I would stay in cover though. Yeah, that's flanking. Oh wait, no, you're right. That's not flanking. What the hell?
That's not...
Yeah, because there's cover in 2 directions there.
Oh, there's
What a
actually
tank.
cover next to him as well.
Yeah.
That rock is serving as cover. So he'd have to go
Yeah.
there to get the flank shot, but at the same time, there's a small accuracy penalty with cannon at point blank.
Okay.
But I mean, that proximity.
I think
flank
Rookie
shot probably
goes
outweigh
here
that.
and takes out this guy, but Rookie's not gonna kill this guy. Unless they get a crit.
Well then, you can play based off of how that goes.
Well, Rookie take this shot.
Well, we have another soldier, right?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
two people can shoot the stun lancer to try and get the kill, and one person shoots the sectoid to try and get the kill.
Yeah, I think so.
If necessary. I suppose we can open with Anna then. I thought she died in ancient war. Let's go.
Anna?
Roger that.
If this first shot hits,
72.
then you can always use a grenade to guarantee the kill
Right.
with the second person if you want.
40% chance for the critical. Oh!
Adjusting aim.
Grizzly.
Oof. Okay, well, it's more important to kill the sectoid, I think, because the stun lancer is.
Well, maybe let's
Very
check
unlikely to
Catalina.
get.
Can she do better than that? Can Catalina do better first?
She could go here. Do the same thing. She's still not going to get the kill, though.
Unless she rolls the critical, and it's still possible.
Yep. Okay, we're going to go here and try the same thing.
Moving out.
Alright. Same result, same shot chance. This time a clean hit. Didn't roll the critical, sadly.
But we want to
So
get...
now, Sully's got a choice. Does he take the sectoid or the stun lancer?
I think you've said the sectoid's the bigger threat. I think we'll have a good shot from here. You're saying point
There's
blank
not a
is
flank
bad.
from there.
No, I don't have...
It's a slight accuracy penalty, but I feel like the flank will probably.
Oh, here's where I get a flank. But
No,
I get no
that's-
cover.
that's-
You're
on the
still
Lancer.
full cover.
No, the only
You're
valid
right.
spot for a flank is directly next to the sectoid.
Well, I can't get there. And
You know,
shoot.
like
No, the blue
diagonally. Yeah,
Yeah.
there. you got a
Right,
flank
right
That's
there.
there would be a flank.
That's
Okay.
the only valid spot for a flank.
Well, let's take it.
The
if you're
only.
choosing the sectoid.
Well, the only scary thing about going there is that it could uncover new enemies, and you have no cover in the direction that the enemies would be.
That is correct.
We got save scum.
All right, if you're happy to do that, then this is a reasonable.
Moving out.
Okay, well no new enemies anyway.
89.
I'm not sure why
Shit.
I'm not sure why the sectoid would be more dangerous than the stun
Believe.
lancer, because it's really easy for a sectoid to do something that, like, doesn't really do anything that turn. Like, create a zombie
What?
or mind control one of your guys, but
Oh, mine's
then
spinning.
you just kill the sectoid and it's done.
Alright, Palladium core secured.
Take guys will love this.
Now, the Lancer has free reign and chooses to go for another civilian. Jesus, they're dropping left and right. Resistance is fighting back. Critical! But like I said, they do piddly damage. Alright, so the Stone Lancer.
Oh my god, what is that sound?
Huh. Already? Well, we'll get back to that. For now, get that Stun Lancer out of my sight, please. We need to
Yeah,
get
I
moving.
think right here. How about here?
I mean, so you need to move somebody onto the star position as well, roughly. It, like you can be within like the 3x3, I think. So what I would do is just send somebody like there where you're currently hovering, and then just shoot the stun lancer.
Okay.
Right?
Kalina.
Yeah.
Headed there now.
Probably have to
84.
secure the area if it is a 3x3. 84.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
now
see all
they've gone.
those people ran. Those people, so yeah.
Critical!
Hostile
Right in the
neutralized.
fucking gob.
The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other
Now you need to get over
survivors.
here.
There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
Wow.
I would definitely
Yeah,
prioritize getting there ASAP
Right.
over everything.
Yeah. Because we have seen Advent forces in that area that the resistance are firing upon. But,
It doesn't look like. Do I go through the building to get there, or do
I
I,
would probably
go
go
around?
the building. I would go around.
So that would be this direction.
Man, how much did the DLC change these missions?
Not all of them are
remember-
like this.
I remember having to save individual people, not groups like this.
Yeah, some of them will still be individual people, and some of them are more cinematic now, like this.
I think since this person is so far to the left, Vandal is so far to the left, we may want to go through the building, because otherwise Vandal would want to go around this way, and everyone else would want to go around that way, and that's separating them. But if it goes all through the building, then that could be better.
Okay.
But the building might not be as easy to traverse.
That was my concern.
Well, then Vandal will just catch up.
All right.
I think we'll go to the right side of the building since that's where most of the people are.
Yep.
Sully will go here, and then oh, you're never gonna make it to you might make it to there on a dare.
Well, another option is to go over the top, because you can climb up the pipe to get on top of the building.
Oh, that's not such a bad idea. But they're not going to be able to do that, but Sully can. Sully can get here.
The only thing is, I'm not sure how easy it is to get down the other side. Hopefully, there's a way to just jump
Well,
down.
there's a pipe there.
Ah, true.
I think we can just jump. Let's have Sully go here. I hope we don't see anybody on the building itself. I don't think we will.
if you do, you gotta blame me at least.
Closing on target position now.
Okay, no one on the building. I think Sully goes here. Well, no, the other people are going to have a hard time catching up to Sully as it is. I think you're going all the way here.
Then they better double time.
Yeah. You're going here. Anna.
Already there.
And Vandal. Best Vandal can do is get hearsay, I guess. I could get Vandal here. Is that as close? Yeah, I think this is better. We can look inside the building some too. No, we won't see anything in the building. I really almost want Vandal to go around this way, but I don't like Vandal going alone. So I think Vandal's going to go here.
Running!
And Sully's going to overwatch or go here? I'm looking for advice. Here or overwatch?
I won't enter new terrain when everyone else is so far away.
Yeah, fair enough. We'll overwatch.
Yeah, I was hesitating to move forward too.
Overwatch.
I mean, some civilians going to take it into shorts, but oh no, quiet for now. Resistance fires. Bing that stun lancer. Still not out of it yet, though.
My turn.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. So we're going to have moving the back up. This, I think Sully's gonna go here and see what's to be seen, and everyone else is gonna double step to catch up to Sully. Sully's gonna overwatch again. Sound good?
Yep.
Heading to that location.
Okay, you're gonna go all the way. Gosh, I think here is the best we've got, unless it goes here.
I would, if you're going to go forward that far, I would definitely go with the full cover.
Okay. And the other one's gonna go there. So Anna's a rookie too. Oh, and there's somebody up there. Oh no, that's not somebody, that's just a hole.
Double time!
Okay, Vandal.
I think you can double them all the way up to the tree or something like that.
All the way up to here.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Solid copy.
And you, best you can do is here.
Technically, since you know that they're not going to uncover any aliens, which means you're not going to get fired upon, you could just have them stand in the open because it's the furthest forward.
Fine. I was thinking maybe here, and
okay.
then
If you wanna
going
look
out
inside
the
the house.
window. You
Yeah,
know,
that's fair.
going there, and they've
that's
got some cover.
That's good too. I like that.
On the move!
And Overwatch.
Yep.
Nice job letting all the aliens know where you are, kicking that door open.
And here they come now. Critical.
Oh,
Also, at least that spoils where the aliens are. So we know there's like a group over here on the right, and there's a group up the top.
They got
Whoa.
one. Finally.
The only downside is that you don't get any experience for that kill.
Missed the target. No good.
okay.
Yeah, so we've got two aliens on the right, and then like a group up the top. There doesn't seem to be anybody closer.
There's a ladder there.
If only you could double move and grenade in the same turn.
Yeah, if only. I think here is where I want Sully. But, oh, but you could almost get there. But that's really dangerous. There's somebody coming in this way.
Yeah, it's a heavily damaged group because those two survivors have actually done a pretty good job of softening them up.
Right.
Quite so indeed.
I think we're gonna have you go here and Overwatch.
Okay, sounds good.
Confirmed.
And you... No, there's no really good spot for you.
Since there's no good spot on the right, maybe you could start moving them towards the left where you know more enemies are going to be.
Oh, over here you mean?
Because we know that there's like at least 1 or 2 groups over there that aren't very much damaged.
Right. Maybe that's what this guy does. I was thinking, oh, she's got promotion already coming to her.
Good, yeah, because she finished off an enemy, and she's just a rookie. You know how rookies work.
Right. I was thinking Sully would go here. But I'm thinking now she goes there. I'm not sure where Sully goes. Sully could go, oh, here maybe. But we need more firepower on this direction, I guess.
You could have 2 people go over there.
So, one here, one here.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I think Sully's the one who's got the better gun and everything. We're gonna have Sully go here.
Move whichever one's less important, just in case you like trigger the group and then you
Right.
can't save them.
Yeah. Well then let's put the rookie first. Kalina? I know
Sure.
this implies you're less important, but... Well... You are.
It's the truth.
She does need a fresh mag, honestly.
So maybe she goes one step and then maybe she goes here and reloads.
That's fair to me.
Confirmed.
Though if you're not going forward with her...
Okay, dramatic dive for no reason.
Well, I think she broke glass. It just didn't play the noise for some reason.
There wasn't
It's
any
killing
glass
time.
in the window.
Are you sure? Like, before she moved there?
I would have.
That sounded like that came from... that noise
sounded.
sounded like it came from...
I think that's just a loudspeaker. Yeah, it's a loudspeaker.
Okay, I think we're gonna put Sully here.
Oh!
Unless you think
You can
Sully...
literally- I was just gonna say, you can literally see this in the loudspeaker, that's funny.
Sully here
If you
or
want-
here?
Further forward, I think.
Already there!
Okay, Sully
reveal.
gets... No reveal. Okay, who's left? You and you. Now this one, here in Overwatch, or is that just stupid?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
We know there
Yeah,
are
that's
people...
reasonable.
Okay, here in Overwatch. No
We already have
cover.
a unit farther forward, so you're not uncovering a group. And
I'm on
if they walk into your range, they can't shoot that turn. So,
Okay. So Overwatch and Overwatch.
Sounds good to me.
Scanning. Affirmative. Covering now.
Oh,
Oh,
That's not
well, that's
good.
just fucking perfect.
We heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it. It is a remarkable
Eat the
see what I
face.
mean when I told you that was a spoiler?
had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
Oh yeah!
Enemy down.
Dead son, that's
Eyes on
really
an
like
active position.
Nice one, Anna. That stays in there, like.
A miss.
That's
Whoa.
big.
We've got Advent here.
Nah, but we
oh my
can
god,
do it
they're everywhere.
now. Does that mean the others are going to take shots now?
Oh my god. There's a lot of advance.
That's a critical. Changing
Okay,
mag.
Now,
And... Good hit. Slight damage, but it's a hit. You gonna follow up? Yes, you are. Good.
There's a bold
You
move
want those
against the
things out of
giant flesh
commission
monster.
ASAP.
Right.
And you are surrounded, mate, but you're gonna keep going? Alright. Fair enough.
Oh yeah, go out guns blazing.
Okay.
Okay, back to us. We want that thing out of commission quickly. Sully, you're in a good position.
100%, and it's
shot.
a sure shot death.
it's not a sure
shot
death, but it is guaranteed to hit, and it has a chance to kill.
1/3 chance of death.
Oh, he's got 6 health. Sully
Yeah,
could do
he'll do
a sword shot and go land in that square.
What?
Oh yeah,
Sully
that's reasonable.
Sully doesn't have a
Sully's
sword.
not the swords. No,
Oh.
No,
that's Jane.
he's not the one with the sword.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Vandal.
Yeah, you're a sword person's way out
That's
of
Jane.
Though,
But
she can still do it though.
She could still
She can
do it.
reach.
She could do it from here and save all the civilians too, right?
We don't know
Well,
for sure if the
Well, select
civilians
the sword
immediately.
icon first. Select
Give it a go.
the sword attack first, and let's check.
Well, okay. Sword.
5 to 7.
Not
So even
guaranteed.
she's not guaranteed, but she's got a better chance of doing it than Sully does. But if you're gonna do it, have her go to that partial guard position, so she's at least got, so she's not at least standing out in the open.
You mean
Or
here
someone
or
got-
here?
Yeah,
Either
On the
one,
left, I'd say.
I'd say yeah, I'd say there.
Okay.
because there is a bunch of enemies like right behind the building, so it's probably better.
Exactly, less line of sight.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Go for broke killing. And he's out.
Target neutralized.
Very good. Now, Sully has a shot on 70% to wipe out that stun lancer if he rolls max, or
He has 2 shots.
It's kind of annoying that the civilian is like
49
going
on
out
that
and
one out on the side.
going out
Bit of a
guns
wild
blazing.
card.
Because if the civilian wasn't there, you could probably grenade over the building to hit a bunch of them.
I mean, if you expect them to die, you could just do it anyway. Alright.
I
Collateral
think
damage,
they get
yeah,
they get
but-
pissed at you if you kill civvies, don't they?
Do they?
I think so. Maybe I'm
I
wrong.
don't think I've ever done that, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that either.
Yeah, well, I don't think we want to.
So,
Okay.
like getting fucking launch a rocket at a civilian.
I think
People want it all the time.
Sully could go here and take on that guy. Can we flank this guy?
No, not possible.
Okay, fine. Sully shooting from where he is, 70% seems like a good odds.
I mean, it's about as good as you're gonna get, because you got the height advantage.
Right. And I'm thinking, my friend here, Catalina, goes here and overwatches, trying to get this guy as he comes in. But she won't see much, so maybe we go to the half cover, even though it's only half.
Against a bunch of
fair.
stun lancers that aren't really gonna care.
Yeah, I think it's fine to go into half cover against stun lancers because they much prefer fighting in melee anyway. They're unlikely to shoot you.
And Anna, what would Anna be doing? Anna could go here and free everybody up.
Well, if
my
Kelly
other
hasn't
concern-
done that, then I don't think Anna's gonna do it either. I think you gotta take care of all the guys around first.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I would focus on getting into position to kill people. Maybe have that other person go around the right hand side so she can get flanks on the people in the next couple of turns. Maybe.
Oh, go here, say.
Yeah, maybe.
Isn't there still an enemy off to the right somewhere?
I think we killed them with the Overwatch, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the stun lancer did come running in. Forgot about that.
So go here, and no one's going to be any of the wiser. These guys aren't going to be any of the wiser, and we can flank.
So
Or I
one
could
of
go
them cells
here.
to try the same shit.
Is that a hole in the building? Right there?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so maybe here is here is a good space to be. What do you think about that?
That could be good, yeah. As long as you're not in sight.
I don't think so.
No, because there's nothing on the target preview, which means they can't see you either.
I'm all over it.
Okay. I think Sully takes a shot next.
The person... Oh, okay, that's fine.
Oh
Unlucky.
dear.
Shot wide.
Okay.
What are we going to do with this person? Keep him on the ground?
Keep him on the ground here, and Overwatch is what we had planned.
Okay. Are they able to get up on the roof and stand next to your heavy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here in
Do we think
Overwatch?
there's any risk? Yeah, do we think there's any risk of grenades? I don't think so, right?
No. Here in Overwatch.
No, none of these enemies will throw grenades.
Here in
As
Overwatch.
far as I know.
Yep.
Moving to
Do we have hollow
designated
targeting
position.
on Sully? I forget.
No, we
Or did
have...
we not get there yet?
No, we have Shredder.
Oh, okay.
Overwatch.
Ah, come on.
Cool.
Not even close. Enemies
Oh,
on
he's
the
completely
move.
skipping the
They're breaking
rebel.
us.
In favor of shooting these guys. Critical. Next one. Oh, he's going for the rebel? He is.
No, I'm not.
And this time he can pull it off.
No.
Next one.
Advent forces on the ground.
Oh, those guys weren't active yet.
They're moving
They're
to
on
flank
in.
me.
Oh, one of them went on the
Oh,
roof.
Troopers going topside. That's
Okay, so the guy who's on the
Distance.
roof... The guy on the roof does have a gun, and will use it.
good hit.
Yeah, because he's just a regular trooper.
Resistance? No. Which one of them would have finished off that troop on the roof? Would have saved us some trouble. But hey, I suppose Anna could do it.
Anna, over here. Anna, how's Anna gonna... She can't even see
Like
it.
getting up on the roof?
backside. There's a ladder on the backside.
So she goes here
There
and
you go.
takes
She
care of
I
flanks
think
two
she goes...
Goes there and flanks him.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guy on the roof is flanked if she goes on the roof, and then she can just shoot him.
So
She
right
also
here.
flanks the second one apparently, unless she just sees the stun onto the other one or two.
So right here Anna goes first.
Yep.
I think so.
One thing I would want to check is there any... with your grenadier, is there any spots where you can grenade two of them at the same time?
Not really. They're too spread out.
That's what I'm trying to check, though.
Hit A and you can see the area.
A, won't that select it as a move?
Well, not until you've aimed it.
Yeah, like press once. There you go,
Oh,
now
yeah.
you can see the area.
I mean, you could
Also,
get
like,
those, the Lancer and the Trooper, but I mean, we've already got that guy set up. So.
Will that cause the... No, it won't cause the roof to collapse, okay.
I think there was
Unless
a place where it
being
would.
closer.
Yeah, I thought I saw a place where both of them were red.
Where you could do that and hit the Lancer on the ground.
It just feels like it's barely not possible. It's so close. No, I don't think you can do it. Bummer.
Okay, I think we're gonna have you go up here. And take out 1, 2, 3.
Yep, I'm happy with that.
Good copy. Moving on target.
You get a flank on that
87.
person too.
50.
Well, she's actually got a better shot on a stun lancer down below, I guess, because of the elevation bonus. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but it's not a kill shot, whereas this is.
Also answers what One problem up top. We don't have an answer for yet.
So this is my shot, right?
Yeah, because there's nobody else that's shooting that guy.
Yeah, like, can you tell me what else you do? Critical.
Cool.
Got him.
Out you go.
I'm running low on ammo.
Is his gun still freaking out there?
Yeah, it is. You can see the flickering shadow. Oh, it's stopped now, I think.
I think, Catalina, what have you got here? 96. And that's, oh, not certain.
I would still go for it, to be honest. It's also got a 40% chance to crit.
Right.
Taken
Good
care
hit.
of.
Yeah, so 51.
So I think it's just these two guys left, I think. You can kill one of them with your sword guy, I think, maybe? Oh, no, they're stun lancers. I don't know if they'll counter.
Oh. If I go here, will I be, no, that guy's got cover all around. That would give me, does this gives me a flank, but it leaves me exposed.
I think it's okay to sword the stun lancers. I know that there's definitely an enemy later where you don't want to fight them in melee. But I think the stun lancers let you do it, as long as you don't miss.
Well, would I get this guy going this way?
I think so. Because the sword does 6 damage, I think, at least.
And then, how are we
You
getting...
can select the sword to check how much damage it does. Oh, 5 to 7.
And it's a guaranteed hit.
Yeah, guaranteed hit, but not a guaranteed kill.
I think here is the angle we want to take. Like there, because that would protect me from the other guy. The other guy flanking me. No, he's still gonna flank
No,
me.
it definitely wouldn't.
Yeah.
Both of them are stun lancers, so they're gonna want to fight you in melee anyway, rather than trying to take shots.
Okay.
Normally, yes.
So here and sword, right?
Yeah. I think
Can't
it's
you sword
reasonable.
from there over the cover?
Oh,
You need to switch target.
Right bumper to change targets.
yeah.
There you
I
go.
know.
Yeah,
you
you can
can.
sword from there.
Oh, I can.
Yep.
Let's go with it.
Yeah, and hopefully it gets a kill. That'd be good. Nice.
Yeah, I never would have considered doing that, because
Hostile target
as
down.
far as I knew, they would counter your sword, but okay.
There is definitely an enemy later that does counter if you try to do that.
Now,
Yeah, did they change that in the DLC? Because I'm pretty certain
I-
the stun lancer used to counter your sword.
I don't think it's changed in the DLC. I think it's that if you miss, they counter. But I might be wrong. But I know that there's another enemy later that definitely counters most of the time if you try to sword them.
Most of the time, yeah. Unless like inhibited in some way.
here and then shoot him. No, he's gonna flank me and kill me. This is only 51%.
Well,
Are they standing
where
next to
is he?
explosive barrels? You could
I
maybe
can
But
go
as a
here.
stun lancer, you could just overwatch him and
Yeah, I
catch
like
him as he
Overwatch
comes
here.
out to do something.
Yeah, I like that. From where I am.
Probably best with the height advantage, yeah.
Can I reload an Overwatch?
Yeah, you can.
I think that's what I'm doing.
because
Sure.
he hasn't moved this turn yet, you should be able to.
Rock and roll.
An Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Wow.
I'm glad we went by that. Here he comes. Come on, Sully.
The crit.
Yeah. Not even a crit, he just rolled maximum.
Enemy destroyed. Menace 1-5, you secured
And
the
that's it.
remaining
I don't think you
civilians
can
and
crit on
there are no
Overwatch,
other
can you?
hostile contacts
No, you're right,
on
I
the
don't think you
scope.
With a certain
work out
ability, you
there.
can.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think.
I think it's like opportunist.
Wow, 12 out of 19.
Ah,
and nobody even got hit once. But, like none of our guys got hit.
None of our
yeah,
guys
none of
got.
XCOM, yeah.
No XCOM got shot at even. Right?
It helped. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I don't
correct.
think they did. They were just obsessing over the civilians.
Let's take a mission photo.
It's time to take Earth back.
And with Greek letters.
Hell yeah, we only let 35% of the people die in this mission.
Nice.
What did you get a calculator to do the math?
No, I just did a rough calculation in my head.
Nice.
We saved twice as many people as we needed to. That's a big success in my book.
Yeah, come on. Okay, here we go. A to continue. And it took us about an hour, which gives us plenty of time to do the base stuff. Ugh.
Indeed.
Okay. And we got at least one promotion. Probably two.
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember,
Can't imagine why they need new
together can we
recruits.
build a better tomorrow.
Let's go build better tomorrow.
In our image.
Look at that. In the stats on the side, it said most under fire, and then I had just blank because
Nobody,
we
yeah.
never got
Yeah.
fired at.
Good.
Kelly is MVP.
Nice. Okay. Well done, team.
I expected something of a learning curve for our new recruits, but they've done a remarkable job, Commander.
Okay. Let's find out what Ramirez is all about. Promote.
Anna's the only one who's tired from that. The others are still fighting fit and ready to go.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, come on, Anna, talk to me. What you got? A specialist. Ah, very good. Hacking and the likes.
Okay.
So, because your other specialist was a medic, you
Right.
could make this person into a hacker.
A hacker.
Yeah.
Got
if you
it.
wanted.
Look at you, hacker.
Okay. Let me just see something really fast. It's 10 minutes past the hour, but did I still have a chance at the bar?
Yeah, you're
I
not getting
do.
that one.
I'm getting it, Sam.
What?
I'm getting it.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, it's insane, he says. No thank you. Okay, here we go. We're back in. I said we're back in. Oh, there we are. What? I don't know what's up with that. Oh, let's just minimize my Discord maybe. And go here. This is weird. Oh, don't tell me I got... Okay, we're just gonna go carry on. Minimize...
Are you sure?
I'm not able to do stuff, so I'm gonna minimize everything. Ah, that works.
Oh.
I don't know what was causing the problems. I think it was my mail tool. Okay, carry on. And aid protocol, we don't get a choice. Everything's fine. Make poster. Sure, Squatty Ramirez, specialist.
Yeah, they took her home. She'll take their lives.
Yes. And, oh, you're being weird on me. I regret getting that bong. Okay. Back. Oh, that's because I was doing, A. Everything's fine. Back. And let's see what menace is all about.
A ranger, just like Kelly.
Right. Sword person. Catalina. Okay. Make poster. Take photo.
If it improves morale, then I suppose
What do you
there's
have it
no
as?
harm in it.
Ranger.
Okay. Back. Continue. Let's just see. Okay. Continue.
By the way, that new enemy that you saw
Okay.
and then killed before they did anything.
Right.
It's called a faceless.
Oh.
Yeah. Those guys, they're not to be taken lightly.
Got it.
Yeah, they attack with melee only. They do quite a bit of damage and destroy a lot of cover too.
Are they
Yeah,
fast?
it's like it's kind of like an aerial thing, melee attack.
Got
It
an
can
Illyrian
sweep and hit
core.
multiple units.
Here, Crow, would you please read about Illyrian cores?
Illyrium cores. These small, self-contained samples of Illyrium are used to power the aliens' beam weapons.
Oh,
We could use them to power a variety of advanced weapons, armors, and munitions.
nice. Got 2 sectoid corpses, 6 stun lancers corpses.
Those are new as well,
faceless.
if you want to read it.
Oh, okay. Let's. We know about sectoids. Yes. Go ahead, Crow, please.
As rigor mortis sets in, the lips of stun lancers invariably peel back into a garish grin,
Ooh.
likely a reflexive result due to a dangerous doses of combat stimulants taken before battle.
Ew. Dracket, tell me about faceless corpses.
Requiring storage in sealed medical grade vats, whatever remains the faceless leave behind dissolve rapidly into a foul smelling paste.
Ew. I'm not sure I like this. We didn't read.
Like it or not, we're gonna have to deal with them.
Yeah. Tank, read me about sectoid corpses and advanced troopers corpses. We never read these.
Expired sectoids tend to shrivel and curl in on themselves like spiders, regaining some likeness to the smaller, more feral creatures that we faced first.
And
Possible as human when hidden behind their armor. In death, the alien features and orange-blooded the Advent troopers reveal more sinister pedigree.
and our civilians. Dracket.
12 rescued civilians. The civilians rescued during the Advent retaliation mission have bolstered the resistance, increasing income in their region.
Oh.
I never knew they
Which
did
is
that.
going to be helpful to offset the crackdowns that the Chosen implemented.
Okay. When they said that the Chosen was directing the attack, I was wondering if we'd run into the Chosen.
Sometimes you can, but this time they gave us a break.
Okay.
I would say, if you want a very ballparky sort of figure, you'll probably run into a Chosen on a mission roughly 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 times.
Ugh.
Maybe 1 in 4.
Wow,
I would
that's
say 1 in 4
often.
is about roughly it.
Okay.
Although if you leave a mission before defeating one, then it's possible they appear in the very next one.
Oh. Okay, continue. Faceless autopsy. Dracket.
At one time, the Thin Men were the most advanced infiltration units available to the aliens. Now we face a species capable of mimicking the human form at will. If we can come to understand how it is that they emulate us so effectively, perhaps we could develop a tool to deceive them ourselves.
Oh. And Crow, please.
The Advent Stun Lancer is commonly seen maintaining order and quelling disturbances throughout the world. The unique stun lance could be adapted into a weapon for our rangers. Oh, hang on. It could be adapted into a weapon our rangers are already training to use.
Oh, okay. So this is going to be our stun gun thing.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
Thank you.
Spokesman.
Okay, we got increased by 36 supplies.
Yeah,
Nice.
every month permanently.
Okay. Expand event queue right stick.
I'm guessing an increase by 3 for every civilian saved.
Okay. We got 7 days for the convert.
I don't blame Shen for wanting to keep an eye on Taigen, but at this point, we need all the help we can get.
Okay. So we go to the bridge and let time go by, right?
Yes.
Ain't nothing we can do other than that. So here we are.
Right, we're in the middle of getting the supply drop. You'll want to do that ASAP before it disappears.
That's a
Not
different
now.
supply
That's a
drop.
different. That's not the one that you want. Not now for that one.
It's still really good though, but
Yeah.
it's not the one we were working on.
That's
Here-
the one we're working on. Yep.
Avenger plotting new course.
Just as you are driven to free your people from the perceived oppression of the Elders, the burden of honor instilled upon me since my creation drives my service to the gods, regardless of their intention.
Thank you for sharing that.
How'd you get this number?
Okay. Alien debris cleared. We got 32 supplies, and we can
Marvelous.
build a room here. Now, I think we want the training center of the infirmary. I think the training center. This is what lets me have 6 people on a mission, right?
Guerrilla Tactics School is the thing that lets you have more people.
Oh, I think this is what we want, right?
It actually, yeah, it says that including an increase to the number of soldiers you can take. Yeah, that you want that ASAP.
Right. Okay, so Guerrilla Tactics School here.
Unfortunately, that'll max out our power, so then we'll need to build a power relay next.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right, and we have to dig twice to get to more power. More one of those power
Commander,
relays.
we've pushed our current power system
Which
to the
means
limit.
we'll probably want to
We
use
don't have any
a
capacity to
substitute
spare,
power
which
station.
means we can't
in
expand our
Yeah,
facilities further.
we'll just have to build a power relay somewhere in the meantime.
Use that as a temporary power supply.
Do we want?
until
We have an
get
unstaffed engineer. Do we want them? No, we're going to want them to dig.
Yeah, I think we want him to dig.
So carry on.
You can always
And-
shuffle it around.
Temporary power, can you dismantle the buildings you built? I didn't think you could
I'm not
do that.
sure, but I remember that when I play, I always end up building a power relay. Just
So
use
we
the
want to
full
go
remaining on the-
here or here.
I just remember always building power relays on the power coil, and that was on the 2 power coils, and that was all you ever needed.
Yeah, it's logical, but at the moment the spawn positions for those are pretty shit, so we're just going to have to make do with this for the time.
I think we're going here. This will give us the most options, and then we'll go here.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it'll let you, because you might need 2 engineers. Do we have 2 engineers?
Not right now. You don't need 2 engineers, it just goes twice as
It's
fast
just
with 2
gonna
engineers.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just going to take longer with only one.
Okay.
Clear alien machinery.
Yep.
Engineer required.
You need 2 engineers to do it, that's what I thought.
Right?
Pick that engineer. There you go.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, you don't need 2 engineers. It just makes it go faster.
Oh, weird. Okay.
I think
20
with
days.
the 3rd level, you probably need 2 engineers,
see?
and then the 3rd one is optional.
Okay.
20 days is a long time.
Yeah, because there's only one of them, isn't there?
Right. Okay, back to the bridge. And let's get our supplies, but we're first going to get Resistance communications.
That'll be in a day.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Oh, thank you, Tigan. Assign new research. Yes. Tank, would you please read?
Although conceptually the idea of establishing a radio-based communication system for the purposes of organizing the resistance movement is nothing new, harkening back to any number of Earth's previous wars, what we hope to accomplish here is no small task. The aliens are particularly adept at detecting our signals with a vast array of technology and resources at their disposal. However, working in close collaboration with Chief Engineer Shen, we've begun to salvage some of the aliens' own communications equipment from within the Avenger itself. From studying the surviving log files, we've discovered an astounding number of simultaneous communications being distributed through their network at any given time. This has proven to be the key to our proposed solution. With so much traffic flowing through the alien network, it should be relatively easy for us to disguise our own transmissions and theirs.
Oh.
Using the Avenger as our central hub, we can establish a communications network linking resistance outposts around the globe. Every new contact we establish should organize and strengthen the movement as a whole.
Okay. And we got a resistance comms. We got resistance radio research and resistance contacts available. I'm not sure what that means. Okay.
Get to that shortly.
New facility. Dracket.
Resistance comms. The resistance comms facility increases the number of regions that we can make contact with. Further contacts can be gained by staffing an engineer here once construction is completed.
Oh, wow. We're going to need lots of engineers. And tank.
Commander, given our extensive battlefield experience against the Advent Stun Lancer, the Advent Stun Lancer autopsy can now be completed instantly.
Oh.
Yeah, we fought like 2 or 3 of them, and now we can instantly crack them. Yeah, okay.
Nice.
Thanks, Tegan.
To be fair, we did fight 6 in one mission.
Okay.
So,
if you get enough corpses, the autopsy becomes instant, I think, for most of them. Maybe not some late game ones, but basically it means that you should probably never do autopsies until they're instant.
Ah.
Because eventually they'll become instant.
Right.
Most of the time. Later on they won't, but for now they will.
Okay, so let's do this. Crow. Please read.
The Advent Stun Lancer is commonly seen... Well, this is actually the same thing I already read.
Okay,
How about
fair enough. Then let's research it, and we'll get ready
The
to
Advent
read.
Stun Lancer was apparently outfitted with the intention of serving as a civilian peacekeeping unit within the city centers. Although they are equipped with weapons capable of administering non-lethal blows, recent reports indicate an increasingly aggressive stance taken by these units. Although Advent clearly intended for these units to be their means of dealing with any unruly civilians within the city centers, it seems they have come to rely on more brutal means of pacification in the time since.
Crow, please.
Okay, we have unlocked the Arc Blade. On both the physical and genetic level, the Advent Stun Lancers are nearly identical to the troopers our force regularly see in combat. However, a minor yet crucial adjustment to their muscle fiber density of the Lancer improves both agility and overall survivability. Equipped with non-lethal weapons capable of easily disabling human targets, these Lancers were first deployed during the earliest days following Advent's establishment of the city centers, when civil unrest was a more common problem than outright resistance. In studying their usage and deployment, this raised an interesting question. If the Lancers were among the first Advent forces deployed, and and their survivability is somewhat higher than that of a standard trooper. Did the aliens consciously reduce the trooper's strength based on their assessment of human combat readiness? This would imply a system of rapid genetic modification beyond what I had previously imagined the aliens were capable of. It would also demonstrate a degree of genetic frugality that I would have previously assumed was irrelevant to the aliens, based on the variety of unusual experiments they've conducted. Artigan.
That's interesting. So the stun lancers have more health bars than the Advent troopers. Is that what he's saying?
Yep. Yes. Advent troopers have three health, 3 or 4, and stun lancers, as you saw, have 6.
Got it.
And the troopers have 3. Yeah, they also run further, and they attack in melee rather than shooting usually.
I think they also have a small dodge chance.
Okay. Tank.
When pure kinetic energy is no longer sufficient in the field, the upgrade may prove necessary. It boosts the standard sword's combat effectiveness with the addition of an electric field, capable of stunning enemies that are not killed outright.
Oh. So this is a better sword?
Yeah, you have to buy it, so you have to spend money to get one. But then it upgrades the sword to this, and it doesn't do more damage, but it means that if you attack somebody with the sword and they survive, they get stunned.
Well, that sounds good.
It's also nice because you don't have to buy multiple of them. Like, you buy it once, and then all of your rangers have arc blades forever.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That's right.
So.
Okay. So let's... New research. Okay. Resistance radio, magnetic weapons, that's long. Advent trooper autopsy, we don't want that. Experimental weapons.
I would either do experimental weapons or resistance radio.
I think resistance radio. I think resistance radio is what we want. Experimental weapons sounds like a good thing, though. If we do experimental weapons, does that take us past magnetic weapons? That we'll never have to research magnetic weapons because we'll be researching something cooler?
No. They're unrelated.
Experimental weapons are their own breed of weapon type.
Yeah, okay. They're related, but like they're separate branches.
I think resistance radio, then experimental weapons. What do you guys think?
That's fair.
Okay. What makes you happy?
It'd be nice to do plated armor, but we can't.
We don't have enough stuffs.
Yeah, we need more alien alloys.
How many do we have? We only have 0.
Yeah, we have 0. We'll get some eventually.
Okay, resistance radio.
I will begin our research immediately.
Okay. Go to the bridge.
Without access to refined fossil fuel.
Tygan just sent word. The new Resistance Communications Network is fully operational. Now we just have to spread the word.
Tank.
Communication systems are online, Commander. I make contact with local resistance in West Africa.
Oh. Okay.
And this is basically just the same thing but different space, same text.
Right.
Now that we've established a link, we can use our intel resources to make contact with the local resistance cell in this region. Aside from getting us into the black site, our access to supplies should improve now that we've expanded our reach.
So the way this works is you can spend time and money. I think it's cost money. I might be wrong. Oh no, time and intel. Time and intel to make contact with a region. Once you've made contact with a region, you're permanently in contact with that region, so you've permanently expanded your reach, and that gives you increased income every month,
right?
And lets you do missions in that region. So if you're trying to get to a black site, like we're trying to do in the story at the moment, you have to actually make contact with that region before you can do a mission there.
So we're gonna finish this guy off, and before we gain intel, we're gonna make contact.
Yep. Oh, and the only other thing is, you can see at the top it says contacts 1 out of 3. Currently, we can only make contact with at most 3 regions.
Because our satellite supply.
Yeah. So then if you want to do more, you have to build a communication center first.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Okay. We collected all the resources from this location. Look at me reading. The Resistance should provide us with additional supplies in a few weeks. Fly back to Reaper headquarters. No, we're going to ignore that and we're going to go to the right.
Sure.
It's the Advent Black site. Make contact.
Well, we don't want to go to
that's the mission itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Make
we
contact
probably want
is
to
a
pick up
separate
those other supplies. We got a couple extra things lying around too.
You mean these?
Pick those up as well. A soldier there, that's a non-rookie, and also more supplies in another region.
Where's
in the top right corner. Top right corner.
Right
there you go.
there.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 different areas you can check out.
This is 5 days. This is 8 days.
I think I might have started work on investigating this one, but we was interrupted.
I think we want the.
I think we didn't do this one because it's just like one
A soldier?
squatty, and like
Yeah.
don't really care about that.
I would either do.
How about that?
So if you want to make contact, I would do that first. But if you like, either I would go do the supplies and then make contact, or just make contact and then go do the supplies.
I think we want to make contact.
I think making contact is more important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact, we'll have to scan the region for a few days before the local resistance cell comes out of hiding. Once we find them, we'll be up and running in the new region.
Okay. Make contact. Cost 30 intel, but we're gonna get 60 plus supplies next month.
Every month from now on. Yeah.
Right.
After this.
Yeah. This is.
Setting course for the East African sector.
And this is one of the
Commander, using intel collected so far, we've managed to locate a resistance cell operating out of this region. It'll take us some time to scan for their exact position, though.
Okay.
Yep.
Attempting to establish local...
I take no satisfaction in battle with those who do not know it and would not seek it.
Just
but I
like
am beholden to my master's will, and they
We
would
knew this
silence
was coming.
all questions.
Very good.
Crow, since we knew this was coming, why don't you tell me about this that's happened?
Well, the Shadow Queen has done some chosen retribution in South Africa, and as a result, our income has been permanently decreased by 15 in this region.
Oh, boo. And nothing I can do permanently.
Yep.
Well, at the same time, that rescuing those civilians from the previous mission has permanently increased our supply income as well, so we kind of just offset it.
Oh, still boo.
These Chosen are constantly hunting us to try and recapture you, Commander, and are spreading terror throughout the Resistance as they go. We'll need to pay close attention to each one as they gain more information about our plans.
Boo. Okay, here we go. Making contact. I didn't do a
Commander,
save.
we have a priority message coming through. It looks like an encoded signal from the Resistance. Patching it through to your quarters now.
Uh-oh, accept
Must be the
transmission.
spokesman.
Yeah, this will be a mission probably. Oh, no, never mind.
Spokesman.
Hello, Commander.
Hello.
It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar.
Avatar.
I believe the Black black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth.
The truth.
Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
They're gonna remake the movie Avatar. Oh no.
If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
Okay. Location unknown. Okay, well, let's hit B. It's our only option.
Meet the Doomsday Clock.
Oh.
And so far they have 3 increments on it.
I thought we were going to get by with just 1 or 2. 3
No,
is...
this has been working since the start of the campaign, but now we can see how far along they are.
Dark events, why? What's that?
We'll click it and you'll see.
That'll be the that's the end of month things that we get to see it, and the ones
Oh.
that so these are the ones that will be that will have a chance to counter in time.
Yeah, so these are not active yet. It's just telling us. Yeah, see how it still says preparing. That it says that these will be the next dark events.
Right.
And we'll be able to counter one of them eventually.
Okay,
it also
4
tells
weeks.
you. Yeah, it also tells you how many weeks it is away until the next retaliation, which is like what the mission you just did, basically.
Right. Okay, so let's make contact 6 days.
Proving grounds are ready.
And I wouldn't stress
We can
too
build
much
this
about the
hull jack
Avatar
whenever
project.
you
You'll
give
be
the
fine.
word.
It will increment gradually, but we can also just disrupt it and decrement it again. So
Yeah,
we do have ways to combat it.
And
You'll
early
want
on,
to go
it's
start
hard.
doing something in the proving ground.
Yeah.
Okay, view facility. Hi, Shan. No?
Welcome to the Proving Grounds, Commander. It seemed like a good idea to isolate some of our more experimental concepts, especially when it comes to weapons development.
So, the difference between the ordinary engineering and the proving ground is basically that whereas engineering is like a shop, you just buy it and you get it.
Right.
In the proving ground, you have to spend time to build things.
Right.
But they're usually better than what you can just buy in the engineering.
Okay, let's choose project. Skulljack. Dracket, please.
Before we even had time for field trials, the troops had already taken to calling it a skulljack. In the simplest of terms, it's a physical interface designed to access the chip implanted in the Advent Force's skulls, applied using directed blunt force.
Okay.
Basically, they would dash towards the target Advent trooper and impale them on it, and also give you a hack opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of the equivalent of the Ranger's sword.
In almost all cases, this is often fatal for the trooper in question.
Interesting.
If it succeeds.
Experimental
There is
ammo.
a chance it doesn't.
Dracket again.
We've seen the aliens using a variety of exotic ammunition in their weapons. Using Illyrium cores we've recovered from the battlefield, we could develop new ammo types of our own that will likely be more potent than any of our current munitions.
Okay. Tank.
Illyrium cores can be highly unstable given the right circumstances. Assuming we don't push it too far, we can fabricate new types of grenades that would easily surpass the effectiveness of what we've got now.
Okay. Okay, that would be good. I'm really not impressed with our grenades. Tank again.
Although heavy armor suits are already a formidable protective enhancement for our troops, with some additional reinforcements and a few mounting points, it's possible we could equip even more advanced wrist-mounted weaponry capable of decimating enemy positions.
Okay. And, Crow, please tell us about Spork. And we can't do it yet, I can see.
Yeah, we need more alien alloys and Illyrium crystals. So, designed by the late Raymond Shen before the initial invasion some 20 years ago, the captured Spark robotic prototype apparently served as the progenitor for all future Advent mech designs. The Spark is a robotic combat unit serving in either defensive or high-powered combat roles.
Okay.
This is this game's version of a Shiv.
Right. I think Skulljack has got a hexagon next to it. I think that's what we got to do, right?
There's an
Yeah, it's
exclamation
story.
which indicates it is a priority. Well, not priority, but it's like
It's
the game
part of our
wants
main
to do this
objective.
one.
Right.
Yeah.
14 days, 10 days. I kind of like the grenades next and the ammo next.
Feel free to do whatever you want.
I know.
If you want, I know which I prefer, but that's because I know what you get from doing them. Oh, actually, I will explain though. The way that the experimental stuff works is there's actually a few different ones you can get, and when you make it, you'll randomly get one of the options.
Oh, interesting.
So
those are
there's
repeatable.
Yeah, so you'll get one of a few different kinds of ammos, and each time you do it, you'll get a different one.
Okay.
And it's random, and the order's random, so I don't know which one you'll get.
I think it's either the Skulljack or the grenade. Everyone has a grenade, or most people do, so the grenade will help everybody. That's why the heavy weapon only helps my heavies, but it probably helps them a lot. I don't know.
Can do, yeah.
14 days, 10 days, 10 days, 12 days. And these all take Illyrium cores, which I don't have a lot of. I think I've only got one.
Got two.
You have two.
Okay.
You can see on the top right.
Yeah, I
Two
see that
cores.
now. I still think I do the Skulljack. I know I don't have to rush to do all the game priority things, story stuff, because other things are holding me back. But somehow I think Skulljack's going to be important. Is Skulljack related to getting the zapper that's going to let me capture aliens?
We don't actually do any capturing.
Oh. Skulljack's going to make it so that other people can do...
Skulljack is kind of the equivalent of that.
It's like...
Because you probe their mind, basically.
I'm leaning towards Skulljack.
What's the story reason we need the Skulljack again? Why are we trying to hack an Advent officer? I know that we're trying to do that, but why?
To get more information about the implant that was found within the command.
Oh, right. Because that's right. When they pulled the implant out of your head, it wasn't like fully complete because it'd been pulled out of somebody. So they wanted to hack a live officer so they could get a working implant in action. That's right.
Gosh. I'm going to ask you directly. You are not required to answer, but what would you do, Crow?
I would get the Skulljack.
Got it. Thank you. Tank and Draken, Skulljack?
But if you were going to get one of the experimental things, I would get experimental ammo, not grenades.
Oh, thank you. Let's get the Skulljack. And it requires 50 supplies, and I have 199, which is freaking quarter of my supplies.
Yeah, you're really poor in the early game.
I'll have the team get started immediately, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as we've made progress.
Thank you.
I mean, your monthly income is already 171, which is pretty decent.
Did you just
maybe
buy
don't
2?
queue up 2 of those?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you just queued up. You just queued up 2.
Edit
Oh well,
queue.
that's fine.
You could probably cancel them.
Edit queue.
But yeah, but I don't know if it'll refund the materials. Yeah, try it. Did it refund the materials? Yeah,
It did.
I think it did. Nice, cool.
Okay, good. Oops. I didn't realize you could do it twice. I thought it wasn't done, and that's why. Yeah, I knew I hit it twice. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot that one was repeatable too, because you
it's
can get multiple skull jacks. It's just that, like, after the first one, there's no point.
Those damn Advent burgers.
There's no need to
But
have
if
one
I
of
find
those.
another wrapper stuffed under one of these command consoles, there's gonna be hell to pay.
There's gonna be hell to pay. Those Advent burgers
Advent
are
burgers.
tasty. Back to the bridge, right?
Yeah.
Make contact.
Our people
Who's gonna
seem to
interrupt
work
us
well
this time?
together, Commander.
Look at
So
that.
we've got
So the covert operation's finished, and we got a good result.
Personal
Means
extraction.
we now have the opportunity to find Fredo Mox.
Right.
Yeah, so we haven't got him back yet. We've just uncovered where they're holding him, and now we have to do a mission in order to rescue.
So this is our next mission.
Yeah, if you want.
Essentially.
Okay, and we'll
It
get.
looks like it's in this region, though, so wouldn't you have to make contact with the region first?
Oh, maybe you will. Yeah. You
We'll
might have
see.
to make contact first.
We'll see. First
Our
and
friends
proceed.
in the Resistance have helped to pinpoint the location of our missing soldier.
We give you the mission.
Commander, we've confirmed the position of the soldier being held captive by the Chosen. We now have an opportunity to launch a rescue operation. Commander, if we're gonna win this war, we need to take every chance we get to fight back. We'll have to be ready to engage the enemy during unpredictable situations, which require special planning and preparation.
Okay. Attention, sit rep. Crow, please.
Commander, some missions have unique modifiers and special conditions which will change our tactical engagement. We'll need to review these sit reps carefully before selecting our squad.
Oh.
Some can help. Some can help us. Some can help Advent. Some can help both sides.
So you can see the sit rep in the bottom right hand corner here.
Ooh, I like this one.
So this is actually a positive. This is a positive sit rep which helps us. All soldiers gain a single charge of conceal, which means that after you break concealment, each soldier can reconceal once, if they want.
Oh. So let's launch.
Plus, you have a Reaper
I-
that can re-enter
I was about to-
whatever
I
their
was about to
shadow
ask if-
is called, or whatever.
Yeah, I was about to ask if Outrider went on this, would she get both Shadow and Conceal opportunities, or two
Presumably.
charges of Shadow?
I would think
two
one of
charges of
each.
Shadow for her.
But there's a very, very good reason why they're giving you this sit rep, as you'll see when you launch the mission.
Okay, let's launch the mission.
Commander, it looks like conditions on the ground are...
Only
Is it because
three.
there's going to be a Shadow Queen right
Yeah,
there?
If we can
you've
get
only
our
got
people
3
into
people.
place, they should each have concealed positions to work with.
Now, I'm just going to tell you in advance because it might influence who you bring. You're going to be doing fighting. You're going to be fighting people potentially, but the goal of this mission is not going to be to kill everybody. You're going to be running away. You're basically meant to like get in, free Praetor Mox, and then get out because enemies will just keep spawning forever.
Right. I noticed there's 3 people that they're giving me as a default. We don't have a med pack on any of them. Will we want
Yeah,
the med
so-
pack?
Maybe.
You pretty
First
much
of all, you
always
probably
want
want
a med pack.
First of all, you probably want to scan through the bags and see who you actually want to take on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's clear squad.
Yep.
Yeah, I would just remove everybody. Yeah, perfect. Clear squad.
Now let's take a better look.
Everyone's
Okay,
refreshed.
we do have Outrider and the rookie back. Since they finished the covert operation.
Oh, John Williams is a rookie with a promotion available.
Yeah, he's one around the covert op with Outrider.
Okay. So let's go give him his promotion.
Yep, sounds
I
good.
think you'll have to select them first and then click to edit the unit. There we go. Sharpshooter.
Also, apparently we don't necessarily have a Reaper on this mission. Didn't realize how that worked.
Okay.
Might be a good idea to bring one anyway. Who knows? Although, you're going to be like breaking into like a jail basically, so there's going to be a lot of fighting indoors, which means that sharpshooter's not necessarily the best because they don't have many good lines of sight.
Right. But it means
So
that
there's good rangers and
Rangers are going to be really good, and I would think heavies might be good too, although I'm not sure.
Based on how this mission was described, I would think a Reaper would be pretty good too.
Reaper.
wouldn't be a bad idea.
Okay. So let's take a Reaper. I think Vandal. Unless we're taking our squatty that's our Ranger.
One thing I'm not remembering is if you need to hack the cell. So I'm wondering if you should bring a
sure you
specialist.
do.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you do.
So we probably want our specialist.
I would say a ranger and a specialist, and then whoever you want is the third.
Well, I think we're taking Outrider because it's kind of poetic for Outrider to be saving hacks.
Yeah, I agree.
Mox. There we are. Do we want to take our best, or do we want to take our either specialist Anna or specialist or Ranger Catalina? I think we want to take our best.
I think taking our best is pretty reasonable.
I think we want to take our best because we want them to get whatever promotion they need so we can build our squad up to 6.
Yes, I agree.
So Vandal and Widowmaker. And Widowmaker needs to get
I can tell you now that in order to get squad size 5, hang on, am I reading the right thing? Yeah, I am. You need a sergeant. Oh, so we've already got a sergeant. So we can already get
sergeant.
we can get squad size 5, and in order to get squad size 6, you need to have a captain.
Okay. So let's get rid of...
Which is the max rank, right?
I think it's 1 less than the max rank.
Maybe.
She doesn't get a
yeah, I guess that because she has a bunch of perks, they've like balanced her by making it so she can't bring grenades.
Okay. Yeah. So this is what we've got.
Although she technically has a grenade, she has her claymore.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So this is what I think we're doing. Let's do a save here. New save. Save 9. Return to game. I think that's our stream. Let's do a schedule. There we go. Today is Friday. We just did a successful, yay, XCOM 2 War of the Chosen mission. Oh boy, this game is stressful. There's just so many mechanisms going off, and the tactical battles are just, anything can go wrong. Anyhow, tomorrow is Saturday. I'm going to see a Jerry Garcia cover band tomorrow, but that's not really all that interesting. We have no streams tomorrow. Sunday is double feature day. Puppy is doing While I'm Sleeping. Keschel. His stud high-low, column stud high-low. Basically, it's a poker game that you try to predict who's going to have the high hand and who's going to have the low hand. And the whole chat gets to play if they want to. Anybody. and everybody. And that's what's going on Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, I'm going to be playing Desperados 3, which is stealth, real-time tactics in the Wild West. We're finishing up this mission. It's going to take us 3 weeks to get this mission done, but I'm pretty sure we're going to finish it. We've definitely got all the tools we need, and it should be a interesting mission. Interesting stream on Sunday, that's for sure. Monday, Puppy's got 19 wins under his belt. Boy, he's moving like the wind. Binding of Isaac, Eden streaking. It's gonna take a while. Hopefully, every day is risky for him. Every attempt could go south. It's really difficult to, do that. The stress, Puppy's good with stress though. Tuesday, GeoGuessr with Sky's mom. They've got a streak going too, but I don't even know what it is. I should have him change the schedule with his streak stats, because I think that's interesting. But you're never sure with Sky. Sky's mom is pretty busy.
They actually lost their country streak pretty recently. They started a new one. They're only at like 3 or 4.
Oh, well, there you had it. You heard it from Dracket. You never know. Look to announcements. It could happen. It could not happen. You just never know. Wednesday is Spider-Man Miles Morales, where I think we've got a couple of side missions, and then we get to go to a story mission, if I remember right. Tank, do you remember where we were? What we got hanging on our heads? I know Plucky was wanting me to do a story mission, but I'm just, get all the side missions done, and then we can do a story mission. You gotta eat your meat and potatoes before you can have dessert.
Indeed.
Anyhow, Spider-Man, we'll see what's happening. I like that game. That game is fun. It's the least stressful game I'm streaming these days. But it's fun. Wednesday is double feature day. Puppy does his Balatro or Balatro, depending. He's making good progress too. Thursday is not going to be a new bomb. Not this soon. I know Sky is busy, and we haven't even talked about what bomb we're going to be working on. And then 1 week from today, who's in? Dracket, are you in?
It should be,
Tank, how about you?
I can.
And Crow, you think you'll be able to make it next week? I hope so.
We'll see. I'll let you know closer to the date.
Of course. I don't mean to put you on the spot like that. XCOM 2, though, in a week, we'll be rescuing Mox. And let's go Big Rex. Big Rex says, thank you for showing up. I can't see the chat right now. I think the chat's been quiet today.
Yeah, as far as I've seen.
Yeah, well, thank you, VOD watchers and lurkers. Thank you, Dracket.
You're welcome, Rex.
Nice. A polite interaction between Dracket and me is always a pleasurable experience. Tank, thank you.
Yeah.
And Crow, what a treat. Thank you. Caw. Have fun till I see you next, and I hope I see you soon, which for me is Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. Puppy's got the Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Sky's got Tuesday covered. So there you have it. Bye everybody. See you later.
I'm as out.
Dracket.
See ya.
Crow. Caw. There you have.
Magical.
Magical is right.